he's always there. In all these open events, they're both doing amazing. I cannot wait to see these, like you call them, Titans, juggernauts wreck this workout.
Jason Khalipa sporting the CrossFit Mountain shirt. That's Rich Froning's gym. Rich Froning sporting the CrossFit NorCal shirt. That's Jason Khalipa's gym. In fact, Froning and his wife stayed at Khalipa's house when they came out here, and Jason said, you know what, I'm sure he's going to have me working out the whole time.
Maybe he gave him some bad milk or something, bad peanut butter and jelly.
10 seconds!
13.5 underway. Jason Khalipa on the left. Rich Froning, the two-time defending champion, on the right. Two different athletes as far as style goes. When you think of Jason Khalipa, it's just full speed all the time. This guy sleeps at full speed. And the other side is Rich Froning, the total package.
Absolutely. Jason has the history of blowing out too early and then hitting that wall. He did it at the games last year with the med ball handstand push-up. He would have won that event, but had to take repetitive shots at that handstand to actually get it. Rich always is relaxed when he goes to any workout. It doesn't matter if it's a 90-second workout or a 3-hour workout. He's cool, calm, and collected all the time. But you can see both of them have the ability to watch the girls and kind of see what kind of pacing they did. And you can see them both looking nice and easy right now.
Very methodical through the first set of thrusters and the first set of chest to bar pull-ups. And now moving back to the bar for their second set of thrusters. 90 repetitions or more, that's the magic number that they need to hit inside of 4 minutes in order to extend their workout to an 8-minute AMRAP.
It'll be interesting. They're going, I mean, they look like a mirror right now. They're going rep for rep. I want to see if someone jumps out as a rabbit or if someone is going to try and push that gas pedal just a little bit, hurt that other person, really gas them out.
Sam Briggs and Camille LeBlanc-Bazinet went through this workout first. They are backstage watching this now. And now both athletes on the same pace through 45 reps. They passed the 1:30 mark. And now we're on to their second set of chest to bar pull-ups.
I want you guys to also see that Rich has his hands very heavily taped right now with all the volume that he does. You know he does a lot of pull-ups. He's not wanting to tear, especially in this workout. Jason has already started to look at his hands, and we're only in round 2. That may become a factor later on in this workout.
Both athletes off the pull-up bar, now back to the thrusters. They're picking their spots here.
Absolutely. They do not want to go out too soon. I mean, they have 30 reps to go. They're at 2 minutes right now. I think they're figuring if they get through 3:30, give themselves a little bit of rest, and they can hit into that second set of 90. We know they're going to well get into that 8-minute mark. We know that that's happening. But how much energy and how much power and juice are they going to have when they get in there?
This workout pretty simple. 15 thrusters at 100 pounds, 15 chest to bar pull-ups. Just keep doing that until someone tells you to stop.
Just keep on going. It might hurt a little bit, and then you keep on going and it'll hurt worse.
Jason Khalipa without the tape, going to the chalk. Rich Froning has the tape. He's going to the chalk as well. Trying to help their grips. They're very aware of how much time they have left. A minute 15 before we hit the 4-minute time cap. Both these men are going to get past that.
That's right. It's going to be very interesting to see if that hand issue becomes a problem for Jason later on.
Rich Froning a slight lead over Jason Khalipa, who hopped off the bar, and now it's Khalipa taking a 2-rep lead over Froning. Both of these athletes seem like they know where the pace is. We're worried about that with Khalipa, because again, that guy is nothing but pure adrenaline and effort. And now Froning taking off the shirt. He'll get some cheers for that one. That goes into the crowd.
All right, we've made that 4-minute mark now. They both have hit the 90 reps. Now they're going to start into that second 90 reps. What's really interesting is with these two big guys, Jason's max set of pull-ups is 50. Rich has 75 pull-ups, 78 pull-ups. It's unbelievable how many he's able to take, how many he's able to handle. They're not small guys. These are the bigger athletes in the men's realm.
Froning and Khalipa still rep for rep. Rich Froning, the bar on the ground. He's taking a breather here. And now it's Jason Khalipa, who hits the century mark on his reps as well and has now surpassed that. As we approach the 4-minute mark, this is now an 8-minute AMRAP. They need 180 repetitions or more before the 8-minute mark hits to extend this workout to a 12-minute AMRAP. And now both athletes back to the pull-up bar as Rich Froning corrects his breath.
Now, they were 3:30 to get that first 90. They've just knocked out 15 reps so far, and we're already past that 4-minute mark. So it's gonna be, they're gonna be cutting it really close if they make it or not. Both of these guys, when they did 12-6 last time, Ridge had 161 reps, which didn't get him into that 180. Of course, that was a 7 minutes, so we had an extra minute. But that pacing, it's going to be really interesting. And then the same thing with Jason. He was 159. It's going to be close. How much are they going to have to get to that last minute?
Rich Froning is no stranger to this kind of atmosphere. Every time the guy works out, people are watching him. He's throwing across the crowd everywhere he goes. And in fact, last year, he demoed that 12.5 workout. He did it head-to-head with Dan Bailey across in Laredo in Texas. Drew a crowd there, kind of the precursor to that what we're seeing here.
He knows what it's like to put on a show in front of a lot of people like this. I mean, that's what he does. He is a specimen of CrossFit. Everywhere he goes, he's got a million eyes on him, watching just to see what crazy stuff he's going to do.
More than 5 minutes in, and both these athletes still going rep for rep. They're facing each other here, so they can kind of see what the other guys do and pick their spots. I'm sure neither one wants to fall too far behind. Camila Blanc-Vazavade and Samantha Briggs looking on, and now they can laugh about this because they're watching someone else do it.
You know what? One thing I want you to see with Jason right now, his form is starting to break down even on the thrusters. You can actually see him start to come up on his toes a little bit. He's trying to muscle that weight. Both these guys can move his weight, no problem. They're not being efficient, but he's getting tired now. That form's starting to break down, and efficiency is the key with this one. You don't want to just waste energy. It's not in this hellacious, ugly-looking brand.
Froning on the bar. Approaching 140 reps, Jason Khalipa still looking pretty good on those chest to bar pull-ups, and they are still rep for rep at the 6-minute mark. They need 180 or more repetitions before that 8-minute mark hits to extend this workout into a 12-minute AMRAP. And let me tell you something, when you see Jason Khalipa this tired, you know that this is a potent combination of movement.
I'm really not looking forward to doing this when I have to do this anymore. When I was watching the girls, it didn't look as bad because they got so much further. But these guys, I know what kind of athletes these are, and it looks so painful right now. We have 30 reps to go in a minute and a half. The pace they're going, I just don't know if they're going to make it into that next time frame.
We're approaching the 7-minute mark here at a jam-packed Santa Cruz Civic Auditorium. The two-time defending champion, Rich Froning from Cookeville, Tennessee, is on your right. Jason Khalipa from CrossFit NorCal is on your left. He is a 2008 champion. The workout, 13.5. There was an audible groan from every person in this auditorium when it was announced. 15 thrusters at 100 pounds, 15 chest to bar pull-ups. Two terrible movements when you put them together. And we are now past the 7-minute mark. Froning slightly ahead of Jason Khalipa with 163 reps and counting.
We got 45 seconds right now. I just don't think they're going to make it. I don't know if they're going to be able to make it through with 30 seconds left. It's going to be interesting to see. Again, this is how much pain are you going to be able to take? You know it's going to hurt. You fight your way into that next round, so you just have to take the rest of the 4-minute suck after that. What are you going to do with that, you know?
Rich Froning at 170. He has 20 seconds. He's looking at the clock, trying to pace himself. He's off the bar. He needs 7 more reps in 15 seconds. Jason Khalipa, he is on the bar. 166 for him. Khalipa looks like he's out of gas. Froning still moving. 9 seconds to go. Now 8. We're down to 7. Froning with 3 reps. 2 to go. Rich Froning off the bar. He does not get it. Did he get it? He did get it. Rich Froning did get it. 12-minute time cap. The two-time defending champ. 4 more minutes of pain.
Unbelievable. Are you kidding me? Race to the end there. Throw it all out on the floor, and then you have to keep on going. You don't get to rest. That's not the finish line. Let's give you another 4 minutes, friend. How about it?
No, thank you. Jason Khalipa in the center of your screen, just sucking wind. And Rich Froning not looking fatigued. The only other time I've seen Rich Froning with this fatigue was in that rope sled event at the 2012 Reebok CrossFit Games. That's the only other time I've seen him look like this.
You know, he actually stopped and had some words for Dave Castro right there. I'm kind of wondering what he said. Even though he's a real spiritual guy, I thought it was a little evil. Like, hey, man, what's the deal here? What are you trying to do to us?
Rich Froning, not one who is used to using profanity, but I would not be surprised if some came out there. Froning at 190 reps. He has to get to 270 or more before the 12-minute time gap to make it a 16-minute AMRAP. Jason Khalifa is finally on his feet and still looking extremely gassed.
Jason is crushed right now. He is physically crushed. You know he works out a lot. His volume is high. The amount of workouts that he does is amazing. And what this workout just did to him, like I said, it is making me extremely nervous. But then Rich, the fact that he's able to just keep on going. This is that mental toughness that we were talking about earlier with the girls. How strong are you mentally? How comfortable are you with being in the uncomfortable? How much pain can you take? And that's right there is exactly what's happening. Rich is a testament to being so mentally strong. And at a young age, that is impressive.
The different thing about the Open is that these athletes can do these workouts more than once before 5 p.m. Pacific this Sunday. Jason Khalifa will most likely do it again. He has done a couple of workouts so far on the Open over. In fact, he did last week's workout over and ended up winning the whole thing. Rich Froning is off the bar. Khalifa in offering some encouragement. We're past 10 minutes, and Froning is over the 200 rep mark.
I really don't know if there will be a whole lot of people redoing this workout if they get into that 8-minute, well, now 12 minutes for these guys. I mean, we have 1:30 left, and Rich is spent. Now it's just a matter of how many reps is he going to get. He's not really racing anymore. It's just trying to get a couple more reps. You can see how long his reps are in between. He is shot.
And the fact that he's still stringing multiple chest-to-bar pulls together, that is unreal. This guy can still do that.
Unreal. Well, like I said, 75 pull-ups in one shot is his max. It's impressive.
Froning back to the barbell. For 15 more thrusters. Usually when athletes do Fran, it's only 95 pounds. Now we have 100 pounds. Doesn't seem like a big difference, but that adds up overall.
It adds up, especially when you keep going up in this time frame. If it was just 4 minutes, 100 pounds would be pretty negligible, especially with the size of these guys. But when you are jumping into 12 minutes of Fran-type work, it is terrible. So that 5 pounds is going to add up.
Nearly 30 seconds to go now for Rich Froning. You see him spare a look at the clock. He knows right where he is. 220 reps down for Rich Froning. And he will close out his workout in about 20 seconds. Khalifa telling him to get back on the bar. Remember, every rep counts. I have never seen Rich Froning rest this long, ever.
Hey, Rich, why don't you get back on the bar? Hey, Rich,
sure,
why don't you get back on the bar?
Thrusters are easy for you to say, Khalifa, you're done. 9 seconds ago for Rich Froning, the 2-time defending CrossFit Games champion. He's going to get back to the bar. 2 seconds, 1 second. Froning with one additional chest to bar pull-up. 226 repetitions for Rich Froning in 13.5. How about that? Jason Khalifa, who went up against him, managed 169. An extremely impressive number, but Rich Froning setting the early bar here.
Absolutely amazing. Going into this event, we were really unsure how many of these athletes, the 4 athletes, which are all amazing athletes, how many would actually get into that third time frame. The fact that we got 2 that went that deep, it's absolutely mind-blowing.
And the fact that Froning is still coherent right now is unbelievable. A lot of people will get through 4 minutes of this workout and will be non-communicative for about 20 minutes. I will be one of them.